Hello. In this video, we'll solve a few examples based on different centers. To begin with, we have a triangle ABC in which angle A is 60 degree. BI is angle bisector of angle B, which is of BI is of 3 units, and CI, angle bisector of angle C, is of 5 units. C till I is of 5 units. So this I is obviously in center, right, as these are angle bisectors. Now if you recall, in center related properties, we have already derived angle BIC, which came out to be angle BIC came out to be 90 plus angle A by 2. 90 plus 60 upon 2, that would be 120 degrees. Now in this triangle BIC, we have BI as 3, IC as 5, this angle as 120 degree, and we have to calculate this third side. Think about it. When two sides and one angle are given and we have to calculate third side, what do? We apply cosine rule. Cos 120 degree will be equal to 3 square plus 5 square minus x square upon 2 times 3 into 5. Cos 120 is what? Cos 90 plus 30, which will be minus sin 30, which will be minus 1 by 2. I need you to go through trigonometry videos in order to understand this. We have cos 120 as minus 1 by 2, which will be equal to 3 square plus 5 square minus x square upon 2 times 3 times 5. This is cosine rule. Okay. 30 minus 30 upon 5 is minus 15 will be equal to 34 minus x square. That means x will come out to be, x square will be 49, x will come out to be root 49 or 7 units. Let's solve another question. In triangle ABC, we have a triangle ABC, in which AB is 6, BC is 2 root 3, and this angle C is 60 degrees. And we have to calculate ratio of its in radius and circumradius. Okay. A little observation here will simplify the question to a great extent. AB upon BC is what? 6 upon 2 root 3, which will come out to be root 3. AB upon BC is root 3. And you see, tan 60 is also root 3. Tan of 60 is what? AB upon BC, if it were a right triangle. And that is root 3. That simply means this triangle ABC is nothing but a right triangle. Right angled at B. Then only tan 60 will come out as AB upon BC or root 3. AB upon BC will be equal to tan 60, and which in turn will be equal to root 3. And if we take values of AB upon BC, it is coming as root 3. That means this is a right triangle right angled at B. Now we can get the value of AC. AC is hypotenuse. That will be root of 6 square 36 plus 2 root 3 square is 12. Root of 48 will be 4 root 3. Okay, now we need to calculate in radius and circumradius. So in radius, small r will be area of triangle upon semi-perimeter. Area of triangle is half times this base 2 root 3 times altitude is 6 upon semi-perimeter is half sum of 3 sides. 6 plus 4 root 3 plus 2 root 3 is 6 plus 6 root 3. Half and half will get cancelled. This 6 will cancel the 6 that will come out from this bracket, and this will be 2 root 3 upon 1 plus root 3. Now we need to find circumradius. Okay. Circumradius is what? ABC upon 4 times the area of triangle. Now for any other triangle, we would have done this. But in a right triangle, circumcenter O lies at the midpoint of hypotenuse. So circumradius is half of this total length AC. Circumradius is half of hypotenuse. This point you should keep in mind. In a right triangle, circumcenter lies at the midpoint of hypotenuse. So R will be AC upon 2, that is 4 root 3 upon 2, 2 root 3. Okay, now this ratio will come out to be small r, that is 2 root 3 upon 1 plus root 3 upon capital R circumradius, that is 2 root 3. 2 root 3, 2 root 3 will get cancelled, and this will come out to be 1 upon 1 plus root 3. This is the final answer. One last question, last but not the least, most interesting question of this video. We have an isosceles triangle with sides 13, 13 and 10, and we have to find distance between all the centers. Distance between all the centers. All the centers means distance between circumcenter, centroid, orthocenter and incenter. As it's an isosceles triangle, all the centers will lie on this axis of symmetry. Right? All the centers will lie on this side only. This axis of symmetry, AD, is also an altitude. It is also perpendicular bisector of BC. It is also angle bisector of angle A, as it's an isosceles triangle. So this AD will be altitude as well as angle bisector as well as perpendicular bisector as well as median. All these lines will coincide. Now to get this length AD, this DC is what? 5 units. So AD will be 12, as 5, 12 and 13 is a Pythagorean triplet. This ADC is a right triangle. So this length AD will be 12. Easiest point to mark is centroid. Centroid divides median in 2:1 ratio. So this 12 will get divided into 2:1 ratio. Let's say the centroid lies somewhere here. This G is the centroid. We have to find AG. AG is what? 12 divided in 2:1 ratio. That would be 12 into 2 parts out of 3. 2 upon 3. This will give 8 units. So AG is what? 8 unit. G is 8 centimeter away from A. Next is incenter. Incenter will divide this angle bisector AD in the ratio B plus C is to A. B plus C is to A is what? 13 plus 13 upon 10. 26 upon 10, or we can say 13 upon 5. So this 12, overall length 12 is to be divided into ratio 13 is to 5. Let's say in center is somewhere here. So AI will be equal to 12 into 13 parts out of 13 plus 5, that is 18. This will be 26 upon 3, that is approximately equal to 8.7. So this I will be somewhere here at a distance of 8.7 from A. Next we have circumcenter. Circumradius is what? ABC upon 4 delta, 4 times delta. That would be 13 into 13 into 10 upon 4 times area of triangle is half, base into height is 12. 13 into 13 is 169 upon 12 into 2, 24. 169 upon 24, that is almost equal to 7. 24 7s are 168. So our O, the circumcenter O, will be somewhere here at 7 units from A. Okay. Last one is orthocenter. Now in Euler's line, we saw that centroid divides orthocenter. Let's say orthocenter is here. Then the centroid divides orthocenter and circumcenter in ratio 2:1. Now this circumcenter is at 1 unit from centroid. That means this orthocenter will be at 2 units from centroid. Okay, this length is 1, then this length will be 2. As centroid divides orthocenter and circumcenter in ratio 2:1. So from 2 units from this 8 will be 10 units. So H, the orthocenter, will be at 10 units from A. Now these are distances of all the centers. Now let me tell you an interesting point. In any triangle, not just in isosceles triangle, but in any triangle, twice the distance of circumcenter O from the side, this distance from O to D, overall AD is 12, AO is 7, that means OD is 5. So OD is 5. Twice of this distance is equal to distance of orthocenter H from the vertex. Twice of 5 is 10 and distance of H from vertex A is also 10. Okay. So that's one property to check if you have calculated all the points properly or not. So these were a few examples on different centers of a triangle. That's all for this video. Your queries and feedback are most welcome on support@gofodu.com. You can mail your queries at support@gofodu.com. Thank you for watching.